troops is a long and honourable showbiz tradition. From World War II's Dame Vera Lynn to David Beckham visiting the front lines in Afghanistan. But what, I wonder, will our hardened soldiers make of their latest entertainer? A flamboyant drag queen who honed his act in London's gay bars. Will there be a mutiny in the ranks? Or will this latest forces sweetheart capture their hearts? Drag act Cookie+Monstar tells his unique story.
Welcome to the boudoir of Miss Cookie+Monstar. Yes, I'm a drag queen.
It's showtime.
Night after night, I sparkle and entertain in the clubs and bars of London's gay and glitzy West End.
Miss+Cookie+Monstar! Do you want a song about the Croydon girls? I know a place where it's cool to have an aspo.
Tomorrow I leave my world because Her Majesty's forces have booked me to entertain the troops in Germany. I'm nervous.
When that first call came in, I thought, my God, Cookie, what the hell are you letting yourself in for?
Oh, it's like Dame Vera Lynn all over again.
It's the talk of the town backstage at Madame Jojo's.
I can't believe I'm kneeling before the Queen.
Are you going to Germany?
I'm going to Germany.
When are you going to Germany?
In a couple of hours.
In a couple of hours?
Yeah.
To do what?
To entertain the troops, ma'am.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm very, very pleased.
Thank you.
Now, I've checked there isn't some heavy metal band called Cookie+Monstar. No mistakes. It's me they want.
I think it's amazing that a drag queen's performing in front of the troops and she's representing all us drag queens. She's making history.
This is so not true. I mean, there has been drag performance in the army forever and ever and ever. Think of it ain't half hot mum, whatever.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Love you.
Do be careful, dear.
My worst fear is that they'll really hate it and that they'll boo me off stage and someone grabs my wig and pulls it off. That would be nice.
With gays now allowed in the military, I'm hoping a drag act for our boys is just a sign of the times. Just look at Priscilla in London's West End, family entertainment starring 3 drag queens. How times change. Back in 1933, 60 men were arrested at a secret drag ball in Holland Park Avenue. Policemen wore frocks and went undercover for evidence. In court, those charged were made to appear in drag wearing placards. Many were sent to prison.
The judge summing up said, "You were present at a horrible club where perverse practices were being actively encouraged. Although most of you are young, you've shown that you have not only practiced these filthy habits, but that you're proud of them and boast of them."
Many lost their jobs. Some committed suicide.
Just put my lip liner on.
Now in her 70s, Maisie Trillette remembers the dark old days.
That is the transformation.
He was a manager at Selfridges by day, secretly appearing as Maisie by night.
Other gay people in Selfridges used to say, oh, you must go down to the Vauxhall and see these guys called the Trollettes. And one of them actually talks just like you. And I said, oh my God, because I thought, well, I'll get the sack.
There's no return, there's no deposit, one line.
Quentin Crisp said makeup was his war paint. Maisie's got plenty of that. Miss Cookie's now behind enemy lines and ready to engage. Attention 7 Regiment, drag act on the base. This is not a test.
I'm quite excited, but I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm not quite sure what they'll think about me turning their trousers into a pencil skirt.
2122.
It's a posh do. With some off to Afghanistan, I'm wondering why Ash hired me.
Now, some of the people in the audience dread the idea of having a drag act. You know, that's not their cup of tea. Even the homophobics in there are going to love it.
I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now.
With nerves going and smart officers arriving, Ash says a camp old TV show led to my booking.
The television programme. It ain't half hot, Mum. All I've done, if anything, I've reinvented what was already going on.
They like dressing up as girls.
Temporary flame.
High camp wartime entertainment for the troops created greats like Peter Sellers, Frankie Howard and the legendary Stanley Baxter.
We all had to drag up. Of course we did. we learned how to do it, really, yeah. I've been doing it ever since, more or less.
Excuse me, my doggy bickies, I think.
So we were sent up rotten when we're doing We Are Men of the Surface, we're at your service, entertaining you.
My God, looks more like a half Nelson.
He was terribly keen. We shouldn't be thought effeminate in any way. We had a little man called Kenneth Williams at the end of the line. We then had to march off, salute and march off, which got more raspberry. But Ken just stopped and said, yes, I'm not with the slot, you know. No, nothing to do with them. Now, I'd like you to do my impression of Miss Suzette Terry. And he went into his impressions. So I thought, that boy's going to go somewhere. I don't know where, either jail or he's going to be a star of some kind.
The outlook isn't healthy, you'll admit.
Kenny Williams, even Danny LaRue learned Camp It Up and the World Laughs With You. Come out and you may end up crying alone. Miss Cookie is having none of that. It's showtime.
Oh, good evening, Bielefeld. How are we doing tonight? Come on, everybody, let me see your hands in the air. You just wanna get a head down, yeah.
When they came out, there was going to be a drag act. A lot of them didn't go, oh.
It's probably the first time I've seen a drag act, and she really was, I don't know, very much entertaining.
10 years ago, that wouldn't have worked, but this time, I thought it was fantastic. I think the crowd responded really, really well.
This is a better response than a West End gay bar.
Give it up one more time for Cookie.
Ash asked me to do a finale, but dare I sing Vera Lynn's We'll Meet Again in uniform?
Right, your
Apparently
belt.
I'm not straight enough.
If you're wearing a uniform, you wear it properly.
Yeah, and I've turned it into a pencil skirt.
No, what you're indirectly doing is praising them for what they do. Okay. But you're doing it in a drag act sort of way.
Right. Shall I practice my salute one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stanley Baxter said, read your audience. I hope I got this right.
Put your fingers together.
Sweetheart, Miss Cookie!
But turns out the last laugh's on me, for all the right reasons.
A personal message from Dame Vera Lynn before you're just about to do what you're about to do. Dear Miss Cookie, wishing you all the best on your tour to Germany. Best wishes, Dame Vera Lynn.
We'll meet again, don't know when.
Oh my God, absolutely amazing to be even considered in the same breath as Dame Vera is an absolute honour, and just the way that the whole show went tonight, the way it was totally accepted, over the moon.
And keep smiling through.
After tonight, if they ever asked me to go out and do a show in Afghanistan, I would have to say 100% absolutely yes.
Some sunny day.
The wonderful Cookie Monstar there, winning the battle for hearts and minds in Germany. As for Afghanistan, well, I'm not sure they're ready for his flamboyant charms there just yet.